Well, good day, ladies and gentlemen. We'll have a look at the Tamiya Porsche 934 Turbo RSR with the Vaillant decals and markings. I think you get a very similar one from Revell as well. This particular one is a curbside, so it doesn't have engine details, which is a bit of a pity. But it has some other goodies in here which you might like. You'll also see that the box looks not too good. This was sent to me by somebody who sold it to me. It was, you know, the parts were all still in sealed packages, but he just threw the box in a plastic bag and sent it to me via courier. Obviously that didn't go too well. So if you sell stuff or send stuff to somebody, please put it in an extra box. These boxes are not made for transporting with any form of postal or courier service. Anyway, this is what we are having. Looks very neat. The kit is originally from 2013. This is a 2014 repop, so no old molds. I expect that, being Tamiya, to be a decent quality kit. Just having a look at the sides here. Bit of a description gives you an idea about the decals. Yes, so this will be a nice decal heavy fiddly kit, but why not? Let's have a look at the paperwork which comes with it. Here it comes with a very extensive description in different languages: English, German, French, and obviously Japanese. Gives you a bit of background, tells you it's from 1976, etc., etc. It's a racing car, and so on and so forth. Then we have the instruction sheet right over here. The color call out is there. Recommended tools. I'm sure you know the tools to use by now. Again, a bit of a description, and then let's just have a look at a couple of panels so you can get an idea. Color call outs on the instructions. I actually like that, so you know exactly. You don't need to go backwards and forwards to see what color stuff should be. And obviously you can also do some research on the internet and see what it was really and originally. As I say, no engine assembly. You won't see that here because it's a curbside, but you see some engine details from the bottom. So that's nice. So if you turn around, there's not just a hole or just a blank. And that's very nice. And that gives you an idea of the decal placement. Gives you some painting instructions as well. So that's all very, very nice. Nothing, you know, where you say, oh, this is fantastic, but just a normal instruction sheet, and I think you should be fine using it. Then let's have a look at the plastic. It comes in two colors of plastic and obviously a chrome tree. Chrome is this, so there you see the headlamps. Here we go. Let's get a bit closer. You see the headlamps inside and the wheels, which look nice and details. And while we are at the wheels, let's have a look at the tires. You have soft unbranded tires right over here. These are the front ones. You have the rear ones as well, which are a bit wider, of course, and they have a seam in the middle, which you obviously need to clean up. Then it also comes with some PE parts. You'll see them over here. PE parts for grills and other stuff. Let's go a bit closer so you can have a look. Pedals. So there's some detail which you can work with. Very nice. Have a look at some PE tutorials, should you not have ever done that before. YouTube has some great videos. Then there are some decals for the tires. I'm not quite sure how good you can see those. Here we go. It gives you an idea. Goodyear decals, which you can put on your tires so you can brand your tires. Very nice. Then let's have a look at the other decals. There are quite a few of those. See, there's a very nice dashboard, and then obviously all the Vaillant branding. Vaillant, obviously a geezer manufacturer, and yeah, that's will keep you busy for a little while to get these decals on the way they should. Once again, if you're not too sure, International Scale Modeler, for example, gives you some good tutorials, and obviously some other wonderful folks on the internet tell you exactly how to get these decals on as good as possible without mucking them up. Then let's have a look at the glass. Glass is right over here. Not going to take it out. Feels thin enough, looks good, unharmed. I'm happy, that's fine. Then a quick look at the plastic, finally. As I said, a curbside, so you won't find any engine parts here. You will find the pan, which is right over here. And let's turn it around. Let's have a look at the dashboard. There is some, I would assume, some more dashboard detail available. As it looks very plain, we have seen that there are decals for the dashboard. Anyway, there it is. So you can obviously add your own decals if you want, but this is all Tamiya gives you. Parts of the roll cage, steering wheel, looks all very racy. It was a race car after all. So you have seen we have the PE parts for the foot pedals, for example. Then we have this is the floor pan. Here you go, and here's the engine detail from the bottom, so you have to pick that out and detail that out. That's just the curse of curbsides. And suspension parts right over here. You can fiddle your suspension together. So it's not a Fujimi kit with overly details and thousands of parts which you fiddle together. Or this is should be fairly easy to go together. And then you see the curse of not sending the stuff properly. Look at this. Damaged my Porsche over here, so I will have to do some heat treatment and try to get this out. See, it normally doesn't come like this. If you can send it by a person who thinks for himself, then you won't have that. Your car will be fine. Otherwise, it looks fairly clean. The normal seam positions don't look as bad. Guess these are the parts where you change the liquids here. And it looks a beautiful color, really does. So there's obviously the color more or less, which it will be in the end again. But I will obviously will have to sand that, give it a base coat, and then paint it myself. No hood to open, no bonnet to open. As I said, it's a curbside. Well, here you are. The only thing obviously I have to do is to try and fix this. Yeah, it really pisses me off no end. But yeah, that's just what we have to do. If you know a good way how to do this, put it in warm water or heat it up with the hair dryer. I've heard about several methods, but surely I will find a way to get this into shape again. As I say, if you know about a method which is as foolproof as possible, please do not hesitate to contact me or leave a comment. right below, and I will be very grateful. So this is it, the Tamiya Porsche 934. Looks a decent kit, as I said. Be aware it's a curbside. Otherwise, the molding is very crisp, as I've been used to from Tamiya, and the decals are very detailed, and it certainly will give you, will give me some gray hair once it comes to decaling. But that's all fine and well. I don't have a problem with that. Have to start somewhere. Beautiful car, 1976 race car. Nothing could touch Porsche in those days, and they were really very, very decent cars. Despite having the engine at the back, they certainly made it work. Thanks very much. Hope you enjoyed this one. So if you buy your own one, you know what to expect. Cheers.